We are together today about our new section of global HSE leaders, inspiring global HSE leaders. Today, thank you very much, Hélder SIMØES, for this section, president of IIHSE, and we are very happy to introduce you to our audience today. Um, uh, could you please about yourself?
Yes, firstly, Vedat, thank you for inviting me to participate in this session. I appreciate the opportunity to contribute to our collective effort to enhance health and safety in workplaces. And I look to discuss safety problems, safety issues, and learning more about new safety initiatives, as you tell me earlier in this our conversation. I'm confident that this session will be benefit for fostering safer work and environment for all of us. So, and I've been professional in the areas of environmental health and occupational health since '95, always linked to the training of technicians in these areas, prioritizing the role that we can have in representative organizations of professional workers, believing that together we'll get further. Okay, so
Yeah,
now I'm the president of the. I tell you this in Portuguese, but I translate in English. I'm the president of Associação Ibero-Americana de Engenharia de Segurança do Trabalho. It means Association Ibero-American of Engineering and Safety at Work, okay? And also I'm the vice president of the Núcleo de Técnicos de Segurança, Higiene e Saúde in Portugal. It's a association that promote safety and health in Portugal, and we try to regulate the professional, auto-regulate the professionals of safety and health in Portugal. So I've been the president of Environmental Health Association about 10 years ago, and I start my profession as a teacher in the Polytechnic University of Coimbra, mainly in the environmental health areas and occupational health areas. I work mainly in the field of the occupational health and environment, and I have a role in some associations that representative technicians and workers in that areas. Mainly, I think I promote safety culture in all of my roles as a professor, as a technician, or as a representative in the several associations to achieve a better culture of safety and work in many areas. And I I am the author of several manuals in about these issues, and some investigations, some scientific articles too. My formation is mainly in the environmental health and occupational health, and now I frequent a doctoral program in ecology and environmental health. Okay, so this is me.
great, great to know. We are lucky to host you today. We will learn too much things from you. On future also, we will have got very good bridge between us. As you know that this sections is supported by International Institute of Health, Safety and Environment. We are highly motivated to work international or national associations around the world. So we are very happy to having a chance to support any project, any ideas, and I want to explain to all the Portugal colleges that you can go your institutes to Hélder SIMØES to ask them to work with us. And my second question about yourself. You are very good profession, and I want to show this to young people to light their life for future. What motivates you to work in this sector?
It's a very nice question, but not so simple question. But I'll try because I'm passionate. I work with passion in these areas,
Yeah,
occupational areas and environmental areas, and I'll try mainly to inspiring workers to prioritize safety at work involves and creating a culture where safety is a value. Uh, I think we must communicate effectively and integrate into every aspect of the work environment. We are some of things that I try to do, motivate all the workers, but also the leaders to achieve the safety culture. For instance, lead by example. I think this issue it's a great motivation for me to implement my work in everyday leadership commitment. With a management should be visible to commit to safety by following safety protocols, of course, but participation in safety programs too, to promote a safer leadership, but to advocate for models and safe behavior. Of course, this motivates me, and I try to have a clear communication with my public, mainly my students, of course, but also the workers that I work to. With regular trainings, of course, this motivates me to provide comprehensive and ongoing safety training to ensure that everyone understands the safety protocols that I want to implement.
yeah,
Uh, of course, I try, and that's my motivation. It's to involve the employees and students, and of course, achieve some feedback mechanisms that um, implement systems for workers to, for instance, report hazards and suggestions to mainly to improve the work environment. And I think with my motivations starts also with some recognitions and rewards that some incentive programs that I create for teams or individuals who demonstrate exceptional safety practice, of course. And I try to, the people work with me and the workers and students that
mhm,
I work have some public recognition, because I think the achievements as to have this recognition, it's important to promote the continuous improvement
mhm,
that we all wants to achieve, of course.
yeah,
Um, Mainly, I think my motivation is to promote a positive safety culture. Okay,
yeah, great.
uh, a culture that promotes a safety first mindset, where safety is seen as integral to quality and productivity. A safety that in mission of statements, of course, includes safety in the companies that values is some mission statements And I think that's my motivation to do better in each day of my work. Of course, we implement these strategies, and I think we can create a work environment where safety is not just a requirement, but a shared value embraced by everyone. That's my motivation to
Great.
work in this area.
Yeah, we are lucky to meet with you. Um, I also want to remind our audience that they can ask their question in the last section of our interview. So they can write their question on LinkedIn and also YouTube chat platform of the video. So we can see and ask the question in the last part of this interview. And my third question is about what is your personally thinking should be done globally to improve the future of HAC? I want to ask.
Just another nice question, of course, and not so also so easy, but I'll try. First, I think we must have a leadership commitment. Okay, I many years I work in schools, in technical schools, schools that have responsibility in to form technicians, and these technicians to form workers. But I think we must form also employees in this area. Okay, the leadership commitment is very important. As I said, lead by example. It's of course a good practice. Allocate resources to the area of HEC. It's determinant to ensure adequate resources, of course, time, money, and personal to dedicate to safety initiatives. Of course, involve the employers, of course, in that area. Okay, we must promote this involvement. Educate and training. All the all we do it because we have the knowing to do to this to implement the attitudes. Of course, engage employees, involve employees in safety discussions, decision making processes, and safety committees. It's we need to do this. Okay, and of course, communication, communication, clear communication channels. It's important. Okay, and of course we talk about this many times. Safety policies and procedures. Okay, uh, it's necessary to review and update regularly safety protocols, and of course we must adapt this to new hazards and changes in the workplace. um, Risk assessment, as we know it, it's important, but monitoring and evaluation is necessary, not also the assessment, but monitoring, and of course a feedback loop. It's needed, and collaborate and sharing the best practices. I think it's one of things that we do now, sharing our vision, our practice, our attitudes, and I think we must do this more frequently. Um, we must compare our organization in safety performance with standards, and of course identify areas for improvement. I think this is one of the things we must do more. I think implementing these strategies, we can help to create an environment and safety is deeply embedded in the organization culture and leading to a safer, and healthier workplace for everyone. I think we must try to achieve these objectives in our areas.
Yeah, I think so because, for example, oil and gas, wind industry, and aviation have got very good communication. Companies very good communication with each others, and they are using, they are sharing all the experience, all the work accidents with each others. So it is helping people not to have any accident the same. So you gave very good examples. Thank you very much, Elder. And my fourth question about your questions. Not only this one, also you can explain the others. What are the projects that AES plan to do globally in the future?
So our association plans a variety of projects. Aim improvement, of course, global HSE standards, but fostering collaboration and promoting the best practice, as I said earlier. But I can identify some projects we can that I try to explain. For instance, we have a role in a global standards and harmonization. Develop, for instance, developing universal HEC standards, working towards to creating the global HEC standards to ensure consistency and high safety benchmarks worldwide, mainly, of course, in the Ibero-American regions, of course, but we try to have these benchmarks to worldwide that facilitates our
Great.
role, of course.
Yeah.
We have education and training programs, okay, not also for technicians, but also to workers and leaders, okay,
Uh-huh.
and for general public, okay. The safety culture must be achieved by everyone. Not we must put our efforts to educate workers, but also students, because these students are
Great.
future workers.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, sure.
we
It's
have some online training programs. Okay,
uh-huh.
and of course, we promote research and development.
Yeah.
We providing grants for research,
Uh-huh.
not many because we are not a rich organization, but we try to, okay,
Yeah, very good.
to promote, of course, the best methods, best technologies, and best practice.
Great.
Of course, we have the objective to create innovation hubs, establishing some hubs focused in development of testing new HSE solutions. We try to. That's what we want to do in research and development. Of course, and maybe this is the most visible work that we do, conferences and workshops. Okay, we try to have global conferences, organizing the annuals and global conferences, bringing that together HSE professionals, industry leaders, and regulators to share knowledge and experiences in our conferences and workshops. And of course, regional workshops. mainly in each country that Ibero-American Association have, conducting regional workshops to address local HSE challenges and promote best practices locally. Okay,
Yeah.
so I think we think global, but sometimes we have to act local.
Yeah,
Okay,
you are making great things. I am
and
inspired
of
when
course,
I
just
listen you.
one last thing that I
Yeah,
think it's we want to share that our association do. It's collaborating and networking.
yeah,
Okay,
that's great.
Vedat, I know that's this point is one of the points that you have have that
Motivation.
objective. So yes, your mainly motivation, I think,
Yeah.
and our association, we have international networks
Uh-huh.
and partnerships with industry. I
Yeah,
think
great.
it's
I am announcing to all the executions around the world to work with Hélder. Hélder is very kind person, and their execution is very nice and successful. I congratulate you, Hélder. And my last question is coming for the world. I'm curious about what do you think HSE professions should do individually for the better world?
so that there's no easier question. You do only the
Yeah, sure.
the okay, but uh, I try it.
Yeah.
Um, so first of all, get a solid education. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, I recommend, of course, to, for instance, for young people who take their guide into the field of HEC, of course, one of the main recommendations, of course, is get a solid education. We work with workers, with the health of the worker, the safety of the worker, of course, and get a solid education with relevant degrees, of course, but with the specialized courses also. Okay, uh, of course, great education, but a practical experience.
Yeah.
Uh, for young professionals, internships, for instance, seek internships and entry-level positions in companies for their strong HEC practice. Okay, volunteering, for instance, we can uh, in the beginning of our our first steps in the professions. Of course, this is one of the things that we could or must do. And this thing, I think it's your thought too, the certifications. Okay, obtain the certifications to work
Yeah.
with this certificate, of course. But I think we must work to have a global certification. Of course, maybe with some specific aspects to to respect, for instance, regional regional aspects, of course, but we must think about this global certification or certifications that uh, continue to engage in continuous education and trainings to stay current with industry standards and best practice, of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Another thing is to develop technical skills in the in this world. gain proficiencies in using HSE softwares, tools like risk assessments. For instance, in Europe, we have OIRA. I think you know this tool about risk assessment, and maybe one of my priorities, and now I invest my effort in these soft skills. Okay,
Yeah.
we have to have better communication. Okay, strong communication skills to effectively convey safety protocols and influence others to adopt safe practices. So, in our schools, that's my opinion, of course, we invest in hard skills in some aspects, only on hard skills,
Yeah.
but we have to enhance soft skills. Problem solving, for instance, it's one of the things that we have to invest. Leadership, um, empathy, some soft skills that we must put in school curriculums
Yeah.
that help us to obtain better workplaces and safer workplaces. And of course, one thing that I said earlier, that we have to promote a safety culture, bring this together, and of course, embrace innovation and technology. We there's he there's many things that we share in this world, and the the implement of technology, it's of course important in our areas and important to develop our skills and our professional skills. And of course, I'm a environmental health professional. I must talk about sustainability. Okay,
Sure.
we are now we want to implement SDGs, of course, and uh, all our effort we must put our effort in achieve the SDGs also
Yeah.
in our HEC programs. Okay, so I think this is what we need to do, and of course, be passionate and ethical. Okay, ethical practices, uphold highest ethical standards in all our HE's activities. Okay, we must think about it. There are some changes in our world, of course, and as I see, it's not so frequent to see some things that don't follow the ethical standards. We must put the highest ethical standards in our HEC activities urgently. Okay, passion for safety, cultivate a genuine passion for protecting people's health and, of course, environment. I hope by following these recommendations, young people, young technicians, workers, leaders
Especially.
can build rewarding HEC fields and make significant impact on workplace safety and environment sustainability. I think that's we must think, but I think we must do it.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Helder. We are very happy to meet you today. I hope this communication will continue on future with very good opportunities. We are open with our all global projects to Portugal and all the colleges and all your questions. Uh, and we will invite to all the events to you as a leader, as a director. So believe me, in Turkey and in Portugal, in everywhere, we need to come together to do our best. I believe this interviews is opening the doors to the global leaders coming together. On near future, we will make a summit. I want to say the first time here, and we will discuss of the future of HAC. What can we make our positions? Because some technologies is coming with different disadvantages and also problems. We need to put our ethical advices to these new technologies. Yes, we can invite, but also we can say something to do these technologies uh, with the best benefits to our workers and workplaces. Thank you very much. I want to give the microphone to you to close this section. And I want to thank all the audience from Turkey, from Portugal, and from all over the world.
Yes, thank you, Vedat, for this opportunity. I am honored about your invitation, of course.
You too.
And HEC is not just about enforcing rules, okay? It's about inspiring a commitment to a safety. That's my opinion.
Great.
And we must do that of all levels of the organizations, educational organizations, industry, services, construction. Um, of course, we must have a role to influence the overall safety culture, ensuring that safety is integrated into every aspect of the business of the organization. Okay?
Yeah.
This vision is must have resources to put this vision in practice. Of course,
Yeah.
we talk about it, but we have to put in practice, and put in practice we have to have resources to that. Okay, health and safety, ultimately, of course. If it's promoting in the workplace, we achieve more productive and sustainability work environments. I think that's what we all want. Promote safetier workplaces, and of course, let me talk about again the SDGs, 17 SDGs that in HEC we must look at, and look for the last SDG. The last SDG, of course, is cooperation.
Yeah. Sure.
And I think this is the key for all the last 16 SDGs. We must cooperate. We
Yeah.
must share. We must promote our communication. We must help each other to achieve a safety culture, to have a workplaces where workers are happier and better persons and I think we have a great responsibility to this achievement.
Yeah,
Thank you,
great.
Vedat.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you. I want
thank
to
you.
remind that all of our audience can connect with Hélder from LinkedIn, and I will share again the website. The website will be opened after some small repairing, so you can contact with this SE question around the world to ask your question, and or if you want to collaborate with them, please be free. Feel free, and have a nice night to everyone.